Hey, what's happening, nation? It's Joku. The AFC is about to be blown completely open after this week of football. We have to win this game. There is no other way about it. Pretty much our entire season is going to depend on this. I'm going to break it down and explain to you guys why I think it's going to be that way. So if you're new to the channel, please do think about subscribing. I really do appreciate that, but we're not going to waste too much time because after looking at this, I'm not going to lie, I'm super excited about it. If you go into this week's games, the Ravens are 7-5. They're playing the Browns. I really think the Ravens are going to win that game, and they're going to end up moving to 8-5. That's probably the game that means the least to us out there, but I just wanted to put that one out there because do not count the Ravens out of this damn season. I'm not even going to lie about that, especially after the way they played the other day. They looked like the Ravens of old, and I hated to see that. But then the Dolphins are playing the Chiefs. The Chiefs are going to end up wiping the floor with the Dolphins. I promise you guys that. And that's going to end up making the Dolphins 8-5 out there. We end up playing the Colts. We are 7-5. They are 8-4. If we end up beating the Colts, not only do we have the tiebreaker against them, which is the reason we cannot lose to this damn team, because I understand that if we do lose this game, there's an outside shot that we can come down and end up still getting that 7 spot out there. But if it's a tiebreaker and it comes down to us and the Colts, then the Colts win that spot. So we have to be able to move past them, and we have to be able to run the gauntlet out here. But then the Colts will end up being 8-5. We'll be 8-5. Dude, the whole entire AFC that's fighting for these 5 through 7 spots out there will be 8-5. We cannot afford to take a step back at this point and be 7-6 out there. It'll kill us. It'll kill the momentum. It'll kill every damn thing out there. I watched Gruden earlier. He was talking about how he understands this is a must-win game. Carr was saying the same damn thing out there. We're still going to be missing some pieces for this game, which sucks. Like, truly, truly sucks. But I really think we should be able to make it through this game. We have to be able to get our running game going. Josh Jacobs is still not practicing out there. It totally sucks to see. As far as the injury report goes, let me pull this up real quick. Jonathan Abram looks like he will be back. That is huge for us. We're definitely going to need him in this game. And I really think that Jeff Heath, he's in the concussion protocol. I think he's going to end up being cleared for it. I swear if he's in that concussion protocol because he got himself ran over at the damn goal line by Darnold out there. I don't get that. I don't understand it at all. It blows my damn mind. Nelly's back at a full practice. Damon Arnett. We went out there and ended up signing Worley. And I know everybody's already talked about it, so I don't want to break it down too much. I kind of like Worley. He plays pretty good in the short passes. I understand he gets totally burned in the deep ball out there. But he's made he's made some plays for us. He understands the defense. But the fact that we brought him in, it really had me worried that Isaiah Johnson or Arnett were going to be out for like a good minute. And it seems like it's going to be our Damon Arnett out there, which totally sucks. It's going to be his second or third time being injured this season. A lot of you guys, I'm not even going to say this dude's a bust, but a lot of you guys have been telling me this dude's a bust. He's injury prone. He's not going to be able to go out there and make these plays for us. I disagree with that. I really think Damon Arnett is a hell of a player out there. I think he's just getting adjusted to the league out there. He's made some awkward hits. He's been hit a few times awkwardly out there. Just kind of bad luck for him. We went through the same damn thing with Abram out there. But at least he's been able to come out on the field. But I really think you're going to see him take a major step back. Like, he might even get placed on the COVID IR out there and ends up taking a few weeks off so we can bring some other people in and get him into this rotation. I'm hoping it's not that bad. But if it's a concussion and his neck, then we're not going to screw around with a neck injury with one of our rookies out there. Devontae Booker, full practice. If he ends up playing and Josh Jacobs does not, we need a hell of a lot more out of Booker out there. As it looked last week, that dude is not set up to be a number 1 running back. I don't know. I really like him as our spellback out there. I do not like seeing him as our number 1. I'd love to see Theo Riddick get more involved and get more carries than he did the other week if it ends up being Booker and Theo out there. I want to see that be more of a 50-50 split with bringing Jalen in on third downs and letting him hold that down for us. Denzel Good, Jonathan Hankins did not practice, but it was not injury related at all. Jeff Heath, like I said, he's in the protocol, but I think he should end up being good to go for this game. Rodney Hudson, he takes off. Rodney Hudson just kind of goes through the motions all week long and then plays on the weekends. Hurst was limited. We're going to keep resting him. He should be active for the game day out there. Gabe Jackson, not injury related, just taking the day off, getting big dudes to rest out there. Josh Jacobs did not practice. And I know a lot of you guys are like, Josh Jacobs coming back this week. I'm hoping that Gruden's kind of holding that close to his chest out there, and he's like, Josh isn't looking too good, and then he ends up going. Josh seems like he wants to play out there, but until he's on that field, I'm going to have my doubts. The same exact thing goes for Trent Brown. I understand he was brought back out of the 53 out there, but until that dude is actually on the field, I just don't care. I do not care. I want to see him actually out there doing something for us. And then Nevin Lawson was limited too. So this game, we're going to have our injury we're going to have our injuries. It is what it is. They're going to have a few injuries out there themselves. They're not really missing too much, but they're missing two pieces on their offensive line. I'm really hoping that we can end up drawing up some pressure, getting Beasley more in this rotation. I really think you're going to end up seeing him activated for this game once again. I think Nassib will end up being activated. The fact he was just a straight scratch last week, like a healthy scratch, that was extremely concerning out there. It kind of sucked to see. I did not want to see that end up happening. It is what it is, but hopefully he can get back in, because I really think with Nassib and Beasley and Key and like all those dudes that we talk about all the time, getting that right defensive rotation out there as far as our front goes, it's going to increase this pass rush. We have to be able to get to Phillip Rivers. We have to. The dude openly states how much he hates this damn team out there. If we can end up beating the Colts right here, not only do we get the tiebreaker against the Colts, but we end up staying at 8-5, and so many of these damn teams are going to end up at 8-5, man. Dude, we can do this. I'm telling you guys we can. It's going to be tough. This is going to be one hell of a game out there. But I think Carr understands what he needs to bring to the table out there. We all know what we have to bring to the damn table out there. We have to be able to open this thing up. And if Booker does end up being our starter, he needs to go out there and get some damn... He needs to be that number one back for us. But I'm really hoping Jacobs ends up going for this game, and Abram being back is going to make a huge difference on that defense. I promise you guys that. We've all seen it, dude. The difference he makes when he's on the field and he's not on the field. But I think that's pretty much it, man. That's what I have for you guys. I just want to see what you guys are feeling about this game. We'll continue to break everything down over the next couple days, but I just wanted to jump into it, man, because I'm telling you, we need to get that AFC spot. We're holding our fate in our damn hands right now. If we lose this game, we're putting it in another team's hands, and I hate that. You have to be able, if you want to prove you're a playoff team, you have to beat one of these playoff teams. We're playing two of the playoff teams in the next 3 weeks out there that are all fighting for these spots. The Dolphins, I'm telling you right now, if they lose to the Chiefs and then we end up beating the Dolphins, we get that spot out there. We have to be able to knock off those two teams. Like, it's the two biggest games we have. I'm still worried about the Chargers game because that could honestly set us back. And if by some random chance that the Broncos end up beating us in Denver the last week of the season on some like weird weather or just some crazy fluke out there, I'll be so pissed about that. But we have to have the tiebreaker against the Colts and the Dolphins out there. There's no other way about it, man. All right, let me know what you guys are thinking, dude. I'm jumping into it. Frank Gore lowered his head. That's our neck. Dude, he did, and there was no call. But you saw Josh Jacobs blow a damn Falcons player off the field, and he immediately got the call out there. Phillip Rivers didn't practice. He's got that toe injury that he's fighting out there, Flight. He's questionable for the game. There's no doubt in my mind that he ends up playing in this thing. I don't think we can be considered to be good on both sides of the ball and special teams for 4 games. We need Derek Carr to step up, dude. It's the reason I put himself right out there on the screen. He has to be able to step up and carry us through these next couple games, especially if Josh Jacobs isn't playing. You saw how many times he threw the ball last week, and he ended up going for 381. Good bit of touchdowns out there. He had a damn good game out there. He has to be able. Derek Carr wants this more than anybody else. Any of us talking, any of us out there, or any of the other players out there on the field, any of the coaches. Derek wants this more than anybody, man. He has to be able to put this team on his back and carry him for the next few weeks. That is what it is. Need to draft another running back to spell Jacobs. Booker's is decent, but can't be relied on as number one. Dax, I talked about that all through the offseason. I really didn't even think he was going to win that spellback spot out there, to be completely honest with you guys that have been with me for a while. You know my feelings on Booker out there. I would not mind if we ended up taking another back to be a spellback for Jacobs moving forward out there. But to be somebody reliable that could be your number one back out there, you're going to end up putting like a pretty high draft pick out there. I just don't think the Raiders would do that. Carr not scrambling anymore. Oh, like he had been. He had played the last week, and he missed Aguilar deep on the sidelines on 3rd down. If you saw the play, Carr could have ran for 10. There was a few times, Sean, I've talked about that the past couple of videos, where I really thought Gruden could go out there and run Carr could go out there and run the ball. He had some space in front of him. He had it in the Falcons game. He had it in the Jets game. He just wasn't doing it. Something in my gut tells me that he might be a little bit banged up, like not hitting the injury report out there, but just banged up to the point to where he's not wanting to take those hits off those runs or but I mean, he ran for that touchdown, but he could always slide, dude. Take the yardage that's there and just keep moving forward. Josh Jacobs didn't practice. No, he did not. I'm still worried about him playing in this game. I'm still a Carr non-believer. I know you are, Charles Hughes. Loved by Raiders, but Carr reached his peak, in my opinion. Carr is more talented than ever now, and scrambling and making plays is essential. He does. He has to, dude, I'm telling you, I'm right there with you. There is no more excuses for our defense. There is no more excuses for Carr out there. If this team wants to go and wants to be the team that everybody thinks that they are, and the team that I truly freaking believe that they are, then he needs to put this thing on his back and carry us through these games and get us out there, man. Oh, numbers, what's happening, dude? Trent Brown is a must this Sunday, plus Jacobs. Until they both hit the field, dude, I'm worried about it. Edwards steps up. Oh, man. We've been talking about Edwards having his game where he breaks out for so many weeks right now. He's another one, man. I'm done with it. Until he does it, until I can actually see it happen out there and see him get more than 2 to 3 targets a game and be our big-bodied wide receiver in the red zone out there, man. That's what I want to see out of him. That's what he is here for. I watched Sanjay's video on it. I didn't really agree with the conclusions. The Jets were only one game, and we had a bad offensive line. Let's see what it does. Dude, I'm telling you, man, Gruden came out there pretty pissed talking about our run game and our offensive line play out there. But it's the players you have on the field, man. As long as Sam Young's out there, that's a weakness for us. I'd honestly rather see Brandon Parker take his bumps out there, but still play that right tackle position if Trent's not out there. But if Trent's ready to go, that's a huge difference maker in this damn game. Oh, Robert, what's happening, man? Another year, another opportunity. If this team has control of their own, yep, and that's it, dude. They had it last year and we blew it. We're not going to do it this year. I guess we'll find out Sunday how much the playoff push the Raiders really want to continue their season. You're 100% right about that, Robert. 100%. 8-5 and coming, and the playoffs coming too. If we end up winning this Colts game, I'm telling you right now, everybody's going to be sitting at 8-5. Miami's going to take a hit, dude, especially if we knock them off. A couple teams are going to slide. We're getting in the playoffs this year, but we have to be able to get through this game. He could just be resting, though. I'd rest him until game day, too. I'm not going to – he knows the playbook. He understands what he has to do. That kid is a hell of a fighter out there. If we rest him till game day and just kind of Gruden keeps it under his belt right there, and then all of a sudden game day we end up putting him out on the field, I'll take that all damn day. Carr leave the pocket, then throw. If Carr throwing off the run, I love Carr throwing off the run, but when Carr starts scrambling and then he throws that little damn floater ball out there, and I know I said this before, that drives me insane, dude. That pass scares the hell out of me, and he's only about 50-50 on it. If Carr starts scrambling, I want to see him scramble and just gun a ball to just somebody cutting him out or something like that. If you don't rest Jacobs, he's not ready to go for a must-win game. Yeah, that's what cost us. I'll take it, dude. I burst out laughing when I saw we signed Worley. Worley's a tough one, dude, but we got to stick with it. Oh, Lucha, what's happening, dude? Salt and Pepper got to get some sacks. They do. We have to get that pressure this game. We have to figure out whatever that rotation is. I really think that Nassib being in there, Beasley being in there, Mad Max being in there, and Clee stepped up and had such a huge game last week. I've been waiting for that, and I really think that he's going to keep pushing out there. I think our defense, you're going to see a major difference in our defense. Abram being back is going to be huge for that secondary out there. If Heath ends up being out, I would really love to see Joyner move into that spot and just kind of work a Meek back in there. We haven't talked about him too much lately. I don't know about Lawson, dude. He still scares the crap out of me. But Isaiah Johnson working in there, Nixon working into those spots, like that. I don't know. It'd be a different look to our secondary. But at some point, dude, take a damn look at it, man. We have to see what we have with it. This just in. Raiders think Tack can play next week versus the Chargers. It's been 3 weeks since he's been on IR next week per the Raiders beat. Jerry, I appreciate that, man. I'd like to see what Tack can bring out there. That kid's still super young. He has a lot of talent in him. I watched him in Atlanta. He wanted out of Atlanta, like just straight up wanted out of Atlanta. The fact that he got his wishes out there, he could be coming out there and doing something special for us. Wicked, what's happening, dude? 9-7 would be enough for the 7th seed, maybe 8-8 if the Ravens lose 2 more. That's the thing. I think the Ravens are about to make a major push out there. The Ravens are one of the teams that I'm more worried about right now than anybody else. We got to get back to our offensive dominance. Yes, dude, we have to. We have to be able to go back out there and prove that we can put 30-plus points up on any damn team because that's the only way we'll be able to protect our defense out there. Looking forward to see how Hudson Buckner, oh, dude, that Buckner matchup is going to be huge, like truly huge in this game. Vic Beasley will play more and Carr will go off this game and Jacobs will play. He is strong. Rod, man, I'm totally hoping you're right about that. We need Jacobs to play in this. That's probably the biggest difference maker in this game is if Jacobs is going to end up going out there and playing for us. 11-5 this season. I'm right there with you, man. 11-5 should get us that 5 seed with the way everybody's playing each other for the next couple weeks out there, dude. We should, if we hold 11-5, we'll end up locking down that 5th seed, and we'll be looking damn good out there. Last time Derek Carr lost to Phillip Rivers was 2018 in his first year with Gruden. I don't see Carr losing this game. It's going to be if our defense can hold up enough out there. Gruden won a Super Bowl with Brad Johnson, so we can win one with Derek. Dude, I'd rather have Derek than a lot of the quarterbacks that are in the league currently right now that people have their backs of. Jump down here. I think Cleveland is built to beat us. They didn't have Chubb when we played them. Dude, Cleveland's been showing up good, dude. Baker came out there and showed that he was not screwing around, that he was taking that team, and I don't know, man. I don't want to see that happen, but I really think that Ravens game is going to be tough for them. If they lose that game, it might end up putting a little doubt in their minds. You might see them slipping, but we'll just have to see what ends up happening with that one. Carr touch passes are 299 balls, overthrows and underthrows. Colton, what's happening, man? I'm glad you can make it out. Hey, did we get the injury report? Yeah, the injury report's out. I ran through it at the start of this video, so I'm not going to run through it again, but it's on the Raiders.com out there. The Dolphins have the Steelers, Bills, and us. We could easily take that Dolphin spot. Easily take that Dolphin spot out there. The one I saw didn't have Trent Brown. No, he's not on the injury report at all out there. He's just back on the 53. So hopefully he's going to be playing in this game. You think we'll end 11-5? If we win this game, we'll end 11-5. This game is going to be either put so much momentum behind us out there, or it's going to suck the damn wind right out of our sails. If we win this game versus the Colts, we have our next 2 games at home after that. We're on this 3-game home stretch out there. But this game means so damn much moving forward. So yeah, if we beat the Colts, we'll end 11-5. If we don't, I don't even want to guess what the hell we'll end up at. We should be worried about the Patriots. Florida boy, what's happening? Cam is so damn hit or miss out there. I'm really not too worried about that. I'm more worried about the Ravens than I am the Patriots. I don't think the Patriots are going to be able to squeak their way back into this thing out there. Not with the way the other teams are playing out there. Is Brown playing? It's very there you go, very possible. I don't know if he is. Until he hits the field, I'm going to say no, but it's looking like he should be lining up for this game, and that's going to end up being huge for us out there. This game has a chance to be flexed to Sunday night. I would love every damn second of that, dude. Every second. Ricky, what's happening, man? I'm glad you can make it out to the show. At Carr, that's my QB. I just don't like how many people crapped on the defense last week, but gave the offense a pass just because the TD at the end of the game didn't look so... I don't know, man. Our defense... Sean, I understand. I know where you're coming from because I was with you for a while, of supporting Gunther's system out there and getting this defense and staying behind these guys. I think this defense does have a hell of a lot of good pieces on it. I think Nick Wachowski coming onto this team was one of the best additions that we've had through probably the past two to 3 years as far as our defense goes out there. But I don't know, man. Something has to give with this defense, and I really think we have the right pieces. They just need to... They need to look better. And our offense, Carr struggled last week. Carr struggled the past 2 weeks. That's it. Carr better step up this game because he's struggled the past 2 weeks. If he can end up putting this team on his back, man, and he can. I know he can. Why was Abram out last week? Because Abram was still fighting that injury. He was fighting, what was it? His was his knee. I always get him mixed up with the other. But, yeah, he was fighting a knee injury. That's why he didn't play last week. So hopefully he's ready to go. Vic Beasley over Carl Nassib. That's what happened last week, but I'd really want to see both of them activated at the same damn time, especially with Malik Collins being out. I understand Collins seems like he's pretty much a bust at this point, but if he is out, Carl Nassib has not played awesome for us, but he's got some really good pressures. I think he only has 1.5 sacks out there, but he's been playing really good against the run for us. Dude, activate both of them. There's other people we can put out or deactivate for the game. I think Jackson Good and Hudson had off games. Dude, our whole offensive line looked like crap last week. Carr was getting blitzed like crazy. I don't remember the last time that the Raiders saw 40 to 45 blitzes coming at them in a single game. Phillip Rivers, QB. Eric Harris about the ball. Man, Harris is going to see some play time out there. When the Raiders get the 5 seed, they will either be Tennessee or Indianapolis. Dude, Tennessee I'd be more worried about than Indy. Colts we're going to knock off, dude. Carr literally missed Aguilar in the end zone on the 4th down. Yes, he did, dude. He missed him. He missed him twice that game, honestly, because there was one play where he scrambled, bought himself a little bit of time, never took his eyes back to the right out there, and Aguilar was streaking the damn sideline. He was wide open. Carr did miss that one, and he missed that one at the end of the game out there. It's tough, dude, but when you're under the pressure that he is, he's been hit a good few times throughout that game. Are you confident that we will win this game? Yes, this Colts game, I really am. If we get the right pieces back, we should be fine. As long as Abram is back, I'm completely confident that we'll win this game. He's the main thing that I want to see. He's the main dude that I want to see hit the field. When we're clicking, our offense is maybe top 3. Dude, when this offense is doing is exactly what it's supposed to be doing and there's no hiccups in it, I'll put us in the top 5. I don't know about top 3. There's a few damn good offenses out there this season. This stretch of home games is exactly what we needed. Yes, it is. Andrew, 110%. Wouldn't count on Eric Harris, but it would be cool if he balled out. You can't count on him, man, but if he did, it would be huge. Josh plus, dude, if we can get Josh and Trent back for this game and Abram, that would be massive for us. And then missing our net would still suck, but I don't know. I think we'd have the pieces and just kind of the rotation out there to kind of cover that for us. Yes, it all depends on the O-line. O-line to open up holes for the running back and to keep Carr clean. Because Carr's going to be throwing the ball a hell of a lot if Jacobs isn't out there. And as far as opening up those holes, getting Trent back on that right side, it's going to open up us being able to run the ball to either side of the field out there. And when you have Sam Young starting as your right tackle out there, I understand he's a veteran player. He's supposed to come in, fill maybe a game or two out there in case something went wrong. But he's been playing so damn much out there. He can't handle it. He ends up getting hurt. Brandon Parker gets in that rotation. You're still not running the ball that direction when you have Brandon Parker out there. Dude, it would help us out so damn much. Browns might free fall. They got 2 trap road games. Jets and the Giants, plus the 2. Yeah, man, I'll tell you right now. If the Browns end up just spiraling out of control, that would suck, dude. It would suck for Browns fans. I got a buddy that's like a diehard Browns fan. That just, with how excited he is right now, I'd be like, yeah, dude, welcome to Raider Nation. That's how I feel. Dude, we all love Kwiatkowski. That dude is huge for us right now. If Jonathan and Jacobs don't play, do you think we'll still win? At that point, it all depends on if Carr steps up and carries us. If those two do not play, it's going to come down to Carr being able to carry this damn team and push us all the way forward. Do you think Gunther will call the NASCAR pass rush this game? He was looking at it. I don't know, dude. I hope so, just because I want to see us get some serious freaking pressure out there. I want to see Abrams blitzing instead of Joyner out there. There's a lot of things that I want to see this game, but it seems like our defense never changes out there. It's like small little tweaks instead of just bringing something new because it hasn't been working, dude. Nick Kay and Renfro, reliable as the sunrise. Damn straight about that. Is Heath playing? He's in the concussion protocol. We're waiting to see. It was his first concussion this year. It honestly didn't seem like he took too hard of a hit because he kept playing like after that for a couple plays out there. So it's possible. I really think he will end up going. Phillip has a toe injury and he missed practice today. They're resting him. Jasmine, I'm telling you right now, they're resting him. He's going to end up being able to go this week. We cannot play like this the last 2 games. We got to play. Dude, we have to play for the rest of this damn season. Like, if we lose, our season is over. Because it's honestly kind of coming down to that out there. It sucks to say that, but at the same time, we control our fate, dude. Just do it. Bring it out there and do it. We destroyed Rivers in Week 10 when we got pressures. Yeah, but you have to be able to get those pressures. That's been a major downfall of our defense this year, is not being able to get that pressure. Like, we get it 1 game, then 2 games we get 0 pressure. Then we'll get it for like 1 game, and then the next 3 games we'll have nothing. We have to be able to do that consistently every damn week. We as Raider fans, true Raider fans, know we, our team, have not played well on the East Coast. But we got the win, and that's all that matters. Just Raider Joker, 100%, man. As long as we came out of that game with the win, that's the only thing I cared about. Reasonably healthy, and we got the win on the East Coast to keep us in this mix. And now if we can take advantage of these damn home games, force turnover. Dude, we need to force turnovers. That's like the Colts' big thing out there. Their defense is legit as hell out there. We cannot sleep on their defense. They get turnovers like crazy. They poke the ball out like crazy out there. And they're legitimately like the top three defense in the NFL right now. Carr has to be able to work past that. We need a running game to be able to work past that. If they make us one-dimensional and it comes down to just Carr, at least I think we should be able to kind of take advantage of their secondary out there. But if we don't use our outside wide receivers, it's going to kill us, dude. It's going to kill us this game. We always play bad at Metley. We always do. Like, always. Any word on David Irvin? Nothing yet. Still waiting to see if he ends up getting activated for this one out there. Oh, Rick, what's happening, man? I'm glad you can make it out. Everybody in this thread needs to get the word out to Raider Nation to support Son Joku. He's the realest. Man, I appreciate you, Dax. Thank you, man. We had a really bad game last year against the Jets, and the season derailed. Yep, and we had a bad game against them this year, dude, but the Falcons and the Jets, but we were, dude, and that's it. Javier, exactly, dude. We had a terrible game against the Falcons out there, and everybody thought this was the Jets game from last year, and we're totally off the rock. And then the Jets go out there, they take us down to the wire, but we did. We won that damn game, man, and that's a statement to this team not giving up and being able to stick together and get everybody out there. Dude, I'm telling you, this is a different team. I understand it's looking rough. I understand there's a lot of things going on right now that we have no control over, but as far as us winning games, we can do that, and we have to do that. I'm so excited for the O-line to be complete. All things considered, the injury report wasn't that bad, especially if our studs play Sunday. This injury report, Koji, I'll give you that, was not nearly as bad as I thought that it was going to be out there. I was so happy to see so many of these dudes limited out there instead of just did not practice. A lot of the dudes that did not practice were not injury related at all. And we got a serious shot at getting Abram back for this game. Josh Jacobs just being rested for the rest of this week could end up being huge because I think he's going to be able to go out there. But I don't know. We just need to keep pushing out there. That's what we get in the Jets game back. We got conservative, even though our run game was, oh God, dude. Booker and Rashard did their best. That Ruggs fumble and that Ruggs pick were both crucial out there. But he made up for it in the long run, dude. Sam Good isn't very good. We need Trent Brown back on the field. Sam Young, I talked him up because he is. He's one of those journeyman linemen out there. He plays all around. He kind of bounces from team to team. He's, the dude's in his 10th or 11th season out there. And so, he's a solid player to come in for one game. You need Sam Young coming in for one game. He does his job out there. You get Sam Young starting for you out there, you're in some serious damn trouble. He's not ready for that anymore. Nezerator, what's going on? I bet you Gruden has been saying, saving the good plays for the past 2 weeks for this. Dude, I hope you're right. I'm hoping he's saving about 50 plays out there because I hate seeing back-to-back plays on the same damn drive. It drives me truly insane. I cannot even tell you how much that pisses me off. I really don't think y'all will win. That's because you're a Patriots fan, Pizza, and you're hoping your little team makes it back up into the playoff run. But I'm telling you right now, y'all are done. Cam's done in New England, and good luck drafting a quarterback next season. I think the Rams beat the Pats, and then Pats are basically eliminated. Those Pats are done, dude. I'm telling you right now. Carr did get hurt versus the Colts. I hope he stays healthy. He got trucked by Sam Darnold. Dude. Dude, I think it was Sean commented before I started the video. He's like, if that was Jonathan Abram, that would have been a hell of a lot different. If that was Jonathan Abram, Sam Darnold would not be playing for the rest of the season out there. Do you think they're going to have Waller either double teamed or they're going to be playing him on levels out there for this entire damn game? It's going to be the main person they try to take away from us, especially if Jacobs is not on the field. And if they're able to just kind of stack against Waller out there, and then Jacobs is not playing and we cannot get that running game established, then Carr has no other choice but to look out for Ruggs and to go out to Aguilar out there and try to find Renfrow cutting across the middle. And I would honestly love to see that because I think it would open up this offense even more. Is Isaiah Jensen playing? He was limited. He was limited through practice. I'm really hoping he plays. I really like seeing him out on the field. That loss to Atlanta was huge. Raiders should be 8-4 right now. Yes, we should. But we slept on it, dude. We slept on it. We played terrible, and we got slapped straight across the face. I don't know if DT Waller, I think Ruggs, heroics may a lot of D. Yeah, I'll give you that, dude. But Ruggs is what he is. That's what he brings to the table for us. That's the reason these teams are not stacking the box as much as they have been in the past. Ruggs is doing his job for us out there. Waller, if they start blitzing and Waller gets into those one-on-ones, you're going to see him end up having a huge game again. Isaiah John, yeah, he is, dude. Just got the notification that the Colts Raider game is being flexed into Monday night. Courtney, is that just for money, or is there something going on with COVID, dude? I have not seen. I've been live with you guys for a minute now. So if that game is getting flexed, I'm really hoping it's just because they want the money for it. This is a huge damn game. I cannot stress that enough. The NFL realizes how big this damn game is. If they want to put us in a primetime spot, I'll take that all damn day. Rugg needed that catch for his confidence. You're damn straight he did. Darnold laid Heath out. Carr would never do that. He probably practiced that because he knew Darnold was a bigger than he. Dude, I'm telling you right now, you make it to that second level with a dude as big as Darnold, you drop your shoulder. You're starting to see more and more quarterbacks starting to do that, especially the bigger guys out there. Probably some other team has COVID. That's very possible. I think they bracket. Yeah, they're going to bracket and double Waller the whole damn game. Promise you that. But Waller can take advantage of that, dude. But if that frees up Nelly, and then they all of a sudden they cheat a safety over to Nelly's side and Ruggs is left, you have to take that shot, dude. Renfro's going to feed either way. That dude's going to go out there and do his thing. Oh, Hawaii, what's going on, dude? I have a good feeling for Sunday. Carr wants this damn thing so bad. Carr wants this more than I do, and I'm damn near, I'll be crying if we're in the playoffs. I'm not going to lie to you guys. According to Adam Scheffler, damn, I'm going to have to check my Twitter when I get off this thing. I appreciate you, Courtney. Thank you. Can we get some outside run going with Riddick and Booker? Maybe some halfback passes. Riddick can catch the damn ball, dude. And Booker can take a little pitch out there. I'd love to see Booker just run through the middle of this whole damn game and then start working the ball to the outside with Riddick, start hitting those little flares out there. We got flexed. Should be a good game nonetheless. Dude, if we got flexed into prime time, I'll take that all damn day. Even if we lose this weekend, no, we're not out. Troubleshoots, if we lose this weekend, we are not out, especially because there's so many teams out there that are going to end up losing this week that are going to end up just kind of being with us. But we're going to lose the tiebreaker to the Colts. That's the biggest damn thing if we lose this. Plus, it's going to come down to other teams losing as opposed to us just being able to win out. And I hate that, dude. The Raiders need to be able to do that for one season. Keep control of your team in your own damn hands. Don't make it come down to, well, if the Colts lose this game or Miami loses this game and the Raiders win in Denver, then they have a shot at hitting that 8 or 7 spot out there. Like, that's the kind of stuff that drives me insane, dude. You have a damn shot. Go ahead and take it right now. Now is your time out there. Let's hope that we don't have to play against the refs this week, only the Colts. That would be a welcome damn change out there. I don't know. Stop running backs and Ty Johnson have a great game. Devontae, what's happening, dude? I'll tell you right now, if we can slow down their running game a little bit, we just have to be able to get pressure on Rivers. If we get pressure on Rivers this game, we're going to have it in the damn bag out there. There are issues with the NASCAR package. Size is a big one. Yeah, that is very true. But if you start working the right people in that rotation, you start getting that speed on the field. You think Bryan Edwards was a bust? No. I think Bryan Edwards had an incredibly crap offseason to where, I mean, he's learning through Zoom out there. It's the same damn thing with Ruggs. They're going through the same thing. They had very limited time with Carr out there, very limited time to learn this playbook. They weren't out there for 3 months just going through, learning the playbook, going through the motions. And honestly, at the start of this season, Edwards had a starting role. Ruggs had a starting role. If Edwards wouldn't have got banged up, Nelly wouldn't have been able to come in there and shine because we would have been running with it. And I really think Edwards would have ended up, because he was progressing like very well in our system. He was starting to get like 2 or 3 catches a game. Then he got banged up. Nelly came in, took that spot, and now he's just kind of working his way into getting like maybe 1 target a game if he's lucky, but getting on the field 4 or 5 times. I would love to see him become a bigger asset right now, but as long as Aguilar's playing the way that he's been playing, he's getting open, dude. Carr's missed a few balls, but Nelly's getting open. Nelly's made some plays for us, so I'll take that all damn day. Oh, Chris, what's up, dude? I'm glad you make it to the show. Stay away from Darius Leonard. Edwards hasn't played enough to say that. No, he hasn't, dude. Honest score prediction, Nicholas, right now, an honest score prediction, I think this game is going to be high scoring. I'm not even going to lie about that. If I had to call it right now, it would be like 34-31 Raiders. It's going to be a last-second kick or last-second touchdown that ends up winning this game. It's going to be back and forth. Phillip Rivers understands that if he loses this game, he has a shot. Like, they have a shot at also being knocked out of the playoffs if these other teams pull out some like miracle wins out there. If for some reason Miami goes out there and knocks off the Chiefs, that is freaking huge, like for Miami, and it's going to set a lot of other teams back. But the way I'm seeing it right now, we're going to win this game. Everybody else is going to be sitting at 8-5, and then we're going to end up playing the Chargers, which is going to be damn tough, like a tough. Oh, Devontae, I appreciate you, man. It's going to be tough, and then the Miami coming out there. It's going to be another hell of a game out there. That could end up being the game that ends up locking us into a spot. If we end up knocking off the Chargers out there and then we knock off Miami, we might be able to solidify a spot out there in the playoffs before we get into that final week. And I'll take that, man. I'll take it all damn day. Where you guys at? Rashard, no, Jalen can catch, dude. I've seen Jalen catch a damn ball over the shoulder 30 yards down the field in double coverage. There's no doubt in my mind he can catch. But a lot of times on third down, we'll be getting blitzed, so he does stay in. But I'd like to see him stay in, and then we work a little screen, like off of that. As the blitz is coming in, I think that those are the kind of plays that I want to see us start running. Why would they flex to Monday when they play Thursday that same week? That's what I'm saying. I'll have to look into that, dude. I was just going off what they were saying. That Monday game would be good for Josh. It's a lie. They are good. Oh, all right. See, that's the thing. I haven't seen, like, I'm just going off what you guys are telling me out there. I would like to see us maybe get flexed the Sunday night. I'd take that in a damn heartbeat out there. Flexing it all on Monday, I just don't know. That wouldn't make sense unless we were dealing with COVID shit out there. Colts defense is really good, dude. I think Colts defense is completely legit out there. Like top 3 in the league right now. Chris, Dax, this is a playoff. This is 100% a playoff game out there. Thoughts on rookie safety, Kenny Moore? Kenny Moore is one of those dudes that came out there and, like, he'll be decent. Let me see if I can pull him up real quick. God. I don't know. Kenny Moore, he's their left cornerback out there. Xavier Rhodes is the one that I really would talk about more as far as bringing in the young dude out there. Rhodes has changed that secondary for him. That secondary has been burned. They're kind of hit or miss out there. And then Willis, their strong safety, is questionable. It's honestly looking like he might not end up being able to go in this game, which would end up bringing Tavon Wilson in. And that could end up being big. Any kind of little hit we can get on that secondary, because we're going to be passing a lot, would be big. But I don't know, dude. Kenny Moore, I kind of like him. He's kind of 50-50 out there. I never said they injured him. It was just a toe twinkle a little bit. Yeah, dude. Caesar, what's happening, man? I'm glad you can make it out. We need to stop the run to win. If we can stop the run, we should be all right. But I'm telling you right now, their offensive line is pretty damn legit out there. It is what it is, man. It's going to be one of the better offensive lines that we've played against. It's the reason Phillip Rivers is looking good this game. Oh, Raider Hub, what's off, dude? I'm glad you can make it out. This Colts defense is no joke. The Raiders need to play their part this week. Pretty much a must-win game and a huge test for this young team. Dude, we have to find that. You're 100% right about that. We have to find that groove that we had, dude. We need to get on a winning streak right now. No excuses, dude. You have the players out on the field. Go out there and make the damn plays and get us going. How many years do we get Edwards and Ruggs for? All the rookies come in on it's honestly a 4-year deal with a 5th-year option out there. But now they have incentives out there to where, like, if a rookie comes out there and shines, he automatically gets more money. So, I mean, it kind of helps them out to where they don't hold out and try to restructure their contracts in, like, year 2 or 3 out there, because they get their play-based bonuses out there. That was one of the best things the NFL ever did out there. Spitfire, what's that? No, I'm right there with you. Not again. Do not let this happen again. Stay with it. Prove it, dude. Caesar, Edwards is trash. Dude, no chance, dude. You cannot pass judgment on that kid. He has not had a true rookie season out there. Yep. Have the Colts D in fantasy, so let it be low scoring. You're going to want to swap that out, dude. That's one thing this game will not be, is low scoring. No, dude, you cannot talk anything about Edwards right now. Rivers is a wounded duck. If we can get that pass rush, dude, we'll exploit it. We'll exploit it the whole damn time out there. I promise you. Gunther better figure out the run defense this week. I'd rather take my chances with Rivers. I'll give you that, dude. If we can figure out how to protect. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this thing up, man. Thank you guys all so much for that kick that came out tonight. I truly do appreciate it. We're going to keep breaking this down over the next couple days. If you guys could, please click that like button on your way out. It really does help me out. I truly do appreciate that. But until next time, guys, I'm Son Joku. I'm going to try to work these kinks out. We will see you guys next time.